There's my screen. Where are we at? Boom, we're all over the place this morning. What's up, everyone? Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. A little Wednesday stream this week. We got an absolute ripper here off the open. Happy new all-time highs to NVIDIA. And boom, there it is. Wow. Ba-boom. And look at this absolute ripper. Wow, ba-ba-boom. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. All right. I got to take some trim skis here. All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Modern in here quick. There we go. What's up, Kasim? Good morning to you. Sorry, I'm getting everything fired up here. Market just opened. Let me get some background music going here. We gotta get a little. I gotta have some background music. I can't just sit here in silence. There we go. There we go. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. I'm looking at a lot of things here. So don't have any position right now in the futures. I do have a lot of option stuff that I've been taking, calling out. Amazon, Broadcom, not doing well for me. Both absolutely flying 150%, NVIDIA 166%. NVIDIA's about to hit the $4 trillion market cap. All right, guys, let's get set up here. Let's see what's going on. So, guys, I am locking in profit. Something that we always have to do, right? Oh, I get the Edgeful reloaded here. I went from my what's in play to the other. There we go. Okay, now we're back. All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Market just got going. Look at we are absolutely screaming higher. We are super overextended, but man, what a ripper here. I am closing out all kinds of contracts on my options. All right, 200% on Boeing. I'm taking those off. Yeah, there we go. Want to get an option plan today? Let me make my screen a little bit bigger for you guys here. Boom. Zoom in a click or two here. How's that right there? All right. Whoa, there we go. Okay. Boy, this thing is just flying. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. All right. Then NVIDIA, absolute just banger all time high. Most of my options, I'll see if I find anything today. I'll tell you what I did take yesterday. I like Google off of the 200-day. Thought it was worth a shot. It's a catch-up play. I got in right down here, so we're gonna see if that can kind of move up. And we'll take a look at everything. Right here off the open options, I like to take some profit. I may have to reset my entire. Boy. All right. I mean, let's take a look at it, right? QQQ, but not even 10 minutes into the market yet. Look at this move. This is insane. Our gap fills way down here. I don't even think we're going to close that today. Let's see what size is that. We could actually. I mean, we could, but we're about to. Okay, right here is where we fill this gap to the upside on QQQ. You guys see that from Thursday to Monday? It's this red box right here. Here, let me get my stuff set up. All right. So right here, we're about to fill that gap. This is why I'm taking profit into this. Oh my gosh. QQQ filling the gap from it's from Thursday to Monday, so the weekend gap. Monster move. You're right. Monster move. I see you, unusual. Yeah, guys, I can't take any trades right here. I'm just taking profit. This is profit taking time. I'm going to go ahead and take off NVIDIA here at 200%. There it is, 4 trillion. No, I just hit it. $4 trillion company. All right, that's the video calls are up 200%. I'm done. I'm closing those. I thought it was just futures. All right, guys, we'll look for some trade setups. We could probably try to fade this, but it's so frothy here. R2. I'm so tempted to short this. This looks like absolute breakouts. I mean, let's look at our daily charts here a little bit. Why? I want the screen view. Wait, we're about to hit new all-time highs. What do you even do right here? Good. Come on, Google. You could probably try to scalp. Yeah, you could probably try to scalp a short here, but I'm gonna just wait. Hey, look at this daily. This is QQQ. It just looks like it's gone. I mean, look, it just. Ugh. All right, so a couple things we know for sure, guys. Previous day's range. Here, let me go to the screener. Opening candle, we'll get that in a little bit. IB, previous day's range. So we've broken that on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my watch list items here. Costco is the only one that's bearish. All of these we'll keep an eye on, but this is extremely bullish data, extremely bullish move today. There we go. Okay. We're about to make a new all-time high. Appreciate that. Yeah, I try to call these out either on spaces or on here if I'm on here. So like I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, this is up this much and this is up this much. I mean, I'll tell you this, I'm down 20-ish% on Broadcom and Amazon still. Google's up 36%. Took those live yesterday. I have some Walmart calls that are pretty underwater, but this by far out, offsets all of that stuff. So there we go. And NVIDIA's first $4 trillion company. $23,100 is the only place I really see liquidity right now on NQ. See if ES doesn't really have anything above us. Oh, well, right above us, but yeah, 6310. I gotta restart my computer over here. My other computer. All right. We'll see what happens. Could a rate drop? Let's look at that. Because there's a couple things I want to pay attention to as we kind of get set up for the day. I don't really like to trade first 15 minutes unless there's just something very obvious to me. Right now we're so overextended. We probably do come back down, and we come back down into the EMAs. It's probably high, honestly. But trying to get in a short here is just could be so dangerous. I wanted to pull up Fed Watch here. So if you've never checked this out, this is the Fed Watch. This is the rate probabilities. So for the meeting we have the end of this month, 30th of July, 93% chance of no rate cut right now. If you go down here to probabilities, you can see there's a 65, we'll call it 66% chance that we're going to cut 25 basis points. There's just a 29% percent chance that we are going to not have a rate cut in September. Broadcasting all the way back. Sorry, I've got a lot of positions that I'm kind of just managing here as we get going. Can't do anything with the futures right here. That 102, that's the previous all-time high. We're about to hit it again. All right. I gotta get this. I gotta get all my stuff loaded back up over here because that. You guys ever get an update on your computer and it's like, man. All right. So the rate scenario. This is where we're at right now. Probably looking at September. We do get FOMC meetings minutes today. I don't know that it'll be a huge thing. We have a 10-year note auction to pay attention to at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So this is right here, 1 o'clock. Definitely keep your eyes on this, and then FOMC minutes at 2. That's Eastern time, market time. So keep your eyes on that. That's the only thing here. There's not really any earnings stuff going on yet. Tomorrow we do have Delta, and then next week we really kick off. So just to put that on your radar, if you are trading anything, just be aware. Like if you're trading Netflix, if you're trading any of the banks, next week you have the expiration for the 18th, which is also the monthly expiration. You're going to capture some of this earnings IV if you're trading those, so just be careful. We go back to Edgeful here. What's in play? I don't think we're doing anything. All right. No trades yet for me. We're about to make an all-time high here. Come on, new all-time highs. If you look at SPX, we have a gap up to like 62.79. It's about 14, 15 more points on that daily. Boy, what a move. Like, what do you even do? You sit and watch this and all. I can actually probably turn this off. Don't need this. I think they're going to sweep this high, and then it'll probably be a pullback. Look, if here's upside targets, I have 145, I have 190. 190 is what I want to do. I just can't get in here. I can't. We need to like pull back down somewhere here and get bought up. Can't even do anything with this right now. Oh, we're almost there. New all-time on NASDAQ. Um, do you want QQQ or NDX? What do I think of proc? I don't know this one. Biotech. See, these kind of stocks, I don't trade these. I don't know, I mean, I guess you could try on some equity things, but man, anytime something's moving like this, you're asking to, you just, what risk reward do you have? You just trying to jump in and capture momentum? That's not how I trade. I like to trade with an edge. So I try to find, like, for example, I know based on all of this current price action, I know we're going to have strong statistics for Green Day today. So I really don't want to short for a long time at all. And hey, no offense if you do trade those like small cap names, I hey, shout out, more power to you. I just me personally, the way I trade, I don't have a system that helps. Like, and I don't understand like the catalysts around those. I know some guys, some friends of mine that absolutely crush those. Just don't do those. All right. You could try to short against this and maybe get back to here. I do not like the risk short here. You guys know I love to short an overextended move. New break to all high, not my favorite thing to try to short. I do think you have a little bit of an opportunity here. That's NDX. What's SPX doing? Okay. Yeah. It should still go higher here. SPX still has a gap to fill up higher, like right in the middle of it. Well, I don't know what to do here, guys. We're just hanging out watching new record highs in the market. That's what we're doing. Come on, Google. What a move. All right, guys. 5 minutes. We'll get the first 30 minutes kind of set here. We haven't even had we can't even get a pullback on this at all. Look at this. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I own some Hood. I don't have any like swing plays on here. I just have a lot of equity. But Hood has a flag set up on this daily. You see that right there? Hood looks very good. But I like Hood. Is it tough to buy Hood at 90 something? Yes. I guess. Look, I'm actually going to mark this. I'm glad you brought this up to me. I'm going to mark this previous all-time high right here on Hood. Oh, no, not there. Up here. Up here, right there. Honestly, 85, I'd probably buy Hood for trade. What else is doing well today out there? Got Hims. Hims. Oof. It's getting rejected. Poor Hims. Hims had some good news, but it's getting a little bit rejected up there. What else is even... Caterpillar had a price target upgrade. Back over 400. Is that new all-time high? Oh, not quite. Not quite. I really like the Caterpillars, though. All right. I got way too many lines on my chart here. I mean, what in the world stops SPY at this point? QQQ made new all-time high. Surely SPY will do the same thing. Microsoft's still pushing. NVIDIA is not stopping. Microsoft's not stopping. Amazon, nice bounce today. Meta, new high day. Meta, new high day. New high day. Look at this piece of crap Apple stock. There you go. There's double top on NQ. Yeah, guys, I get involved right here, right now. There's our first half hour. The orb is set. We broke the upside of the orb. I would be shocked if we come back down here. Also, inventories data just came out. I guess I don't need to apologize, but I feel like I should apologize. Like, I can't take any trades up here. All I can do is take profit on swing trades. Live trades is tough. I mean, what do you do? And look at this. With multiple 15-minute candles in a row. All right, those Google 177 fives I took on spaces yesterday are 90%. I'm going to take off half. Trump's all over True Social right now. I don't. Yeah, well, I appreciate you listening in while we're driving to work. I'll keep you posted. I'm uh, I'm just taking profit. Boy, those Amazons from yesterday that were deep underwater, are back green. Here we go. All right. A little bit of divergence here if you look at SPY versus NQ. The problem is, I mean, we're at new all-time highs. There's nothing bearish about that. If anything, it's almost probably like it probably want a long ES here pretty soon to fill this gap. That's kind of what I'm watching here. Let me get my ES pulled up over here instead of NQ. And that's another 10 points over that high I think we go to. So yeah, I'm looking to get long. I'm going to be very patient on this, guys. I'm not going to long it yet. You guys trading anything? Oh, you know what else is a new all-time high? My portfolio. Let's go. Great day. All right. I'm waiting for like one more little pull down on this. I really want to just. I want to. I want this trade right here. I'm not in this trade yet. This is what I want. Honestly, it would almost play out a little bit better if we wait. So, you guys know if you're new to the stream, I play the IP very often. Like I'll pull it up on ES here, get some of the stats just so we get ready for this trade. Initial balance. So we go to the report. This is on ES. Same for SPY if you're a SPY trader. So 68% of the time, 69% of the time, you're only going to break one side of that first hour. Today, if I had to guess, it looks like it's going to be the upside. But we can also look by, I don't want size, I want by rejections. This is my favorite little sub-report here, little hidden gem. Low formed first, look at this. 79% of the time, your first break is going to be the high. What does that mean? That means on ES over here, this first hour of the market, and I have the indicator on here from Edgeful, same. You can just draw it. There's the low of the first hour. There's a high so far. We should break the high. That's 79% of the time. So if we're in this area after that first hour, I want to long for that. So right now, we wait for a pullback. We wait for this to cool off. Like I said, I really, so like, I'm marking this because right here is the 6,300 psychological level. This is the, what's this, R1, R2, 06. Yeah, I'm getting ready to try along here. Right here. All right, I'm looking at getting into a long on ES here. I'm gonna start buying in starter. All right, I did take that starter right there. Then it just looks like a flag. This right here, it just looks like a flag. All right, well, I'm long ES. I could add a little bit more if I wanted to, but I'm long right here. I actually snipe that if this continues. No, I took ES. I'm on the futures. If I was looking at SPY, I was looking at SPY, it'd be 625. 625s. And you may look for the midpoint to get in, but 625s is what I would be looking at on SPY. So 625, same thing. I'm basically looking for this level right up here. Okay. Do I use stop? I always use stop loss. So, like for example, on this yes trade right now, um, I do have a stop loss. It all depends on my sizing and stuff, but like really my stop loss would be like down here probably on this type of trade. I really don't want to risk that much. But I could risk about 10 points and I'm trying to get, at least 15. Could be a little early on this 15-minute. What's the 15-minute look like? Yeah, we're okay. Right off this EMA9. Do you see this EMA9 right here? This blue line, EMA9. I am irresponsibly long right now. Not really. I want SPY and SPX to fill the gap now. I love it. Looks like a little 5-minute flag off the EMAs. All right, guys. While I'm long, yes, I'm not touching NQ right now. Little double top there, but we're looking for this area up here, 2350-ish. And if you look at on my 5-minute chart, that 2350-ish is also, look at that, right at the pivot point. So trims at 19, trims at 19 and 23, and then if it continues from there, the runners will see if we can get those up to 40. That'd be a big trade. I don't know if we'll get that far, but if I at least want to get a trim up here and then up here, that's main targets. Still got 15 minutes for this IB, and then we can still have the initial balance play. Like I said, we should break the first hour and we still have 15, 16, 17, whatever minutes. Right here, 79% chance when the low forms first. When the low forms first, this high breaks 69, or what was it, 79% of the time. What was it, 69? So it buys in here to here. Oh my Google. Well, I'm gonna have to roll up. What? I took 177.5s and they're way in the money. The Galaxy unpacking event is live that Google's a part of. Galaxy unpacking event is what they said is live, that Google's some part of it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Willie, waiting on that IB. I know that I love the IB. Honestly, I would like an even deeper dip. Does not matter. All right, guys, well, we're just chilling. I got my coffee. I got my first little trade position here. God, Google just isn't stopping. I'm watching this pretty closely here, but probably get a little deeper pullback. Think you guys even touched the 9 yet? Yeah, I want this IP. Actually, if this just chills here. Feels like if it gets one more wick down, I'll add on ES. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It may need to pull back just a little bit here. Well, let's go back to extreme greed again. Okay. All right, guys. Once again, EQ hasn't even touched the 5-minute 9 yet. All right, watching. I think EQ is going up here. What is that level? 140. All right, I just took NQ starter as well. Long. All right, so I'm long both of these now. 2 different accounts, spread the risk out. Long right here on NQ. Got filled right here. EA is coming down a little bit. What else? UNH, man. What Google is just Googling. I mean, Big Ripper off the open. I might be a little bit early here, but I'm okay with the risk reward. We're still sitting in the same spot. Like 5 minutes to get that IB. The IB data, I'm telling you, says we're going to break it up the upside. This right here, 79%. Here, I'll show it to. Here's the SPY stats. 80% on SPY. Low forms first. It's going to break the high of the first hour. That's why I always look to dip buy, and I'm getting started now. I'm not going crazy. I'm not taking a full position, full port right now or anything, guys, but look at that. QQQ, it's 82%. On NQ, 83. Take a little ad right here, 59. Great question here. Gold. So gold trades a little bit differently than some of the other things because the way it moves, but you have the same statistics. So if I go back to Edgeful over here, look, if I go over here, I could go to GC. Here's gold. Gold has the same stats. I mean, you can go to, let me go to what's in play. Here's gold. So you have all these same stats on gold right here. The first hour's bullish. I mean, everything's bullish across the board right now, even on gold. In 4 minutes, we get that IB. Okay, I am long futures right now, so I'm long NQ, which is Nasdaq futures. So if you're a options trader, it'd be like QQQ. I'm also long ES, which is like SPY or SPX. So ES is the futures instrument for that. As far as like actual, I'm long Amazon, Broadcom, I have some DraftKings, and a little bit of Walmart. Amazon's a little bit green. The rest are a little bit underwater still. All right, taking a little ad here. 2 minutes left. All right, took a little add on yes, a little add on in Q. I don't want it to come underneath this level though. All right, so let's drop my average down to here. And my average is now down here. My stop is down here. One minute. Could have waited a little bit longer probably on this, but I thought maybe if it was super frothy, it would go. $21. Look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever, we'll try it. But all right, there's our first hour. So this is the dip buy that I'm definitely gonna buy. Oh, I moved my stop down when I took that ad. If it goes any lower, I am out. And I'm risking. Oh, I just get stopped. Ooh. Oh, I got stopped on everything. All right, stats still true. Hold on. We're gonna make sure. How low did we go? Okay. Oof. Not. Nope. Something's going on. Well, that loss. Ooh, the 15-minute was gross. I'm about to try it long again, but it's a little frothy right now. All right, I don't want to see it any lower. All right, let's try it again. Well, I didn't even see any news though. Well, I should have waited for this dip. Well, a little bit red on the futures here, but everything else doing okay. Apple's selling off hard right now. There's something about a new camera for Samsung or something. I'm long again, guys. I'm risking just below this and risking below 975. So it's acting a little weird though, even though the the first hour's bullish. We are so overextended. Kind of want to wait. So I took in Q here a little bit, giving it some space. I don't like this action though. Oh, there's a big offer over the top. Well, this could be just could have been the little blow off top. If they buy this back up. Pre-market highs. I don't want this to go any lower. Yeah, I don't like this. Where it closed under VWAP, under or we broke. Did we break IB low? All right, so yes, IB low broke. So this is a low probability when this happens. But previous day high is still right here. And you look left. If this fails here, that could get really gross. Yeah, we're not holding. Yeah, this looks like it could go a lot lower now. Oh, gross. Oof. This looks disgusting. This looks like it's just. Ooh. Well, I should have tried the short off of the highs on Qs, but statistically, this was not a probable move. So I'm okay. Whatever. Can't win them all. Big day on the options either way. We'll see if we get a bounce here, though. There we go. Come on. Come on. We can get back into the 30s. That was so disgusting. Oh, they got me a little bit on that one. Fighting back here. Let's see. Oh. Just had an alert go off for Costco. I added into this like a degen. See if this bottom wick forms here. Yeah, that was gross. I mean, for me on the futures, like I get stopped out, I can get right back in. Spy calls is not a bad idea, even though I don't actually kind of like that. I kind of like spy. I think I'm going to take 625s. What spy calls did you take? I'm going to probably take 625s for Friday. All right. I like this 5 minute. If this candle pushes through, I like this 5 minute here. But we got to get back over. We should at least retrace back up to here. So one of the stats we have is the retracement back up to here happens very often, which is right here. Yes, should retrace back to this, at least the 6,300. Yeah, I don't know, it's rejection. Ex-CEO stepping down. The CEO of X, Twitter. Elon's the owner, not CEO. It's that chick. It's that girl. I can't remember her name. I don't like what this. I don't like what this is doing. If it holds right here. Lindy Acarino. Probably need to wait for ES at 280. NQ at 940s. But if it holds here, it holds here. Previous day high. I didn't even touch it on QQQ. SPY, we're right on it. SPY, this is the level that I would really look to long if it doesn't hold previous day high. This looks like a lower. This looks like a big old failure. Yeah. Need to wait for this to cool down a little bit. That's an immediate rejection under VWAP there. under or band IB. Tough to do anything here. Tough to do. You took 628s for what day? For Friday? Or for, I guess it'd be Friday. Wouldn't be 3 days Saturday, so. Went and took one of those starter 625s for Friday, but we'll see. Very small SPY calls for Friday. I'd take more down here. Boy, I got absolutely tagged on that trying it long. God, this 15-minute just looks so gross. Did we touch Bree to say hi yet? Look at that. We're right on it. I mean, along with that being the low, but this is too early in a candle. I mean, I'm already long, but it's light on NQ. ES, I hate this. I hate the way this looks on ES. We'll wait for SPY to come down here and take a shot. But I'll try the NQ here. There we go. In the video, this could. You hit the 4 trillion, it probably hit that. Meta still pretty strong. Google not as strong anymore. That's why I was taking profit all there at the open now. Oh, this does not look good. I'm out. I'm taking this off. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait for my spots here. I'm flat. Oh, there goes Apple. Ugh. But I don't see any bid under this market right now. Well, we broke the IB low, so that's we should still get a retrace back to here. There's previous day's high. All right, so we have a trade set up to get back to NQ 012 at least. Did SPY hit the level yet? Oh, I'm all over the place here. I really SPY see this one. All right, so we have a report by retracement right here. Breakdown. Oh, that's on GC. Hold up. All right, so in Q, when you break down, 69% of the time you come back to at least the 25% level. That means when you break this low right here, 69, 70% of the time you come back to here. So it'd be something like this that we're looking for. Where's SPY? Wait for it. SPY there. Almost there. SPY NFP levels 621.41. If we don't hold this area though, it's look above and fell pretty rough. Yeah, so what we're looking for is this would be on SPY. There's the level. Adding SPY calls for Friday, 225 or 625s. And the bottom left here. All right, I got filled. Okay. All right, I got long there. Yes, and in Q again. All right, so here's the trade. We're looking for retracement back to IB low here, 980, and we're going to try to get to 23, we'll call it 2310. Took SPY 625 for Friday there. The opening candle, we should close green. We should close above this level. So what does that mean on NQ? For example, we have a 78% chance, 79% chance that we close above where we opened. We opened right here. There's an 80% chance we close above 980. And if I keep going through my what's in play, go back to NQ. IB should retrace back to that 25% level at some point today as well. We'll see. I really should wait, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a little early. Really wicked hard one time down there. I really want to get long here. All right, let's try it again. See if we can get 50, 60 points back up. Right off the halfback. Otherwise, it's 903. If we flush this and go to 903, I'll try it again on the gap fill. VWAP bands, there's a 233 EMA, 280. A little bit early to these trades today. Not really waiting on confirmation. I'm going to take a couple losses in a row here. Well, they're going to get me again here. I may want to just go fill this gap. Apple's getting smoked. Yeah, this is going to stop me out again. Now this looks like it just wants to just give in completely. Close back above that 940. All right, come on. No, this is not looking good. Not looking good. 15-minute close above though, but we could get another big wick down and still close this candle after a lot of time here. I'm just early to this. Poor trade management on this today. A little over aggressive. Maybe a little red day for me on the futures. The velocity of this move down has got me nervous that I probably should not be doing anything here. But we're extended from these EMAs. We haven't touched these EMAs in a while, so we should at least get a bounce back to there. So we'll go for that. There we go. There's a little pop. There we go. Come on. I've got to take a trim at 75, 80. Okay, I set 2 trims in up here. What is this level? Pop back over here. Pop back over here. Let's save this. Let's bring. I hear you, Snowman. I'm good. I know I'm good on the risk management. I don't like taking losses like this. Obviously, nobody likes taking losses, but I've got a little over aggressive on a couple of these dip buys. Probably shouldn't have. All time highs. Ooh, now Google's falling on something. Oof. Big bottom wick though on Google. It's like that Galaxy event's going on. That's what's crushing Apple. Got bottom wick on Google. Wow. We're getting a video. I didn't care. Yeah, so I took a loss here. A couple losses in a row. I always take a break. But I'm good. I've run multiple accounts on purpose too. Don't reject previous day high. We can at least get back to IB low, and we'll take a trim. 78. Could turn into a bear flag real quick here. Well, last night, so man, I had I was trying to long and I got like bottom wicked out on one of them, and then like while I was asleep, I got a little bit of profit, and then like basically a nothing trade, and then just watched it rip. Obviously, I was long last night. It would have been glorious. All right, I'm just gonna risk like to here now. But the stat's true for the entire day. We should come back to this point at some place during the day. We should definitely come back to back test this previous high and the IB low. Oh, they're gonna reject it again. It's too early. ES is looking a little bit better on this candle. What's the 15-minute look like? Inside. Thing I do like is SPY still holding that low. Waited for this level to get long on this on SPY. No, this probably isn't gonna go. Probably isn't gonna do anything here. Probably gonna come take me out. That's not a good look on the 5-minute. A little bit early. This NQ is going to get me again. Yeah, this looks like it just wants to roll over and die. Microsoft's coming down hard now too. Apple's just drilling. Third largest company in the world. AMD drilling. Netflix is still strong. Amazon and Broadcom are helping us out. Google shrugged that off pretty quick. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Still got 20 minutes on the stream. If I get stopped out of this one, we'll see if there's another opportunity. But I got the SPY calls for Friday and trying this little NQ here. Start fighting my way back. One thing I'm not going to try to do is try to get it all back in one trade. I'm just going to trade the trade. I'm not going to trade my P&L. I'm going to try to trade for Green Day. I'm just trying to trade the trade here. Staying alive. I was just looking at my screener. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna. I don't think this trade's gonna work out here. We still have strong odds that we're gonna close green. We don't have strong odds of making a new high of day. We broke previous day's high, which means we should close green as well. I mean, basically, we should close up here somewhere today, just based on statistics. Doesn't have to happen that way, but just based on statistics, we should close up here. What's up, Willie? Well, some riots in Mexico. I haven't seen anything like that. People are, where I live, super nice, super nice. I haven't had any issues anywhere I've ever gone. Honestly, zero issue. Yeah, no issues down here for me. It's been a while. We didn't have any news on all of this. Let me double check the. Yep, if I had to guess, this looks like it's going to go lower. Yeah, I know Mexico City has been wild with the. Oh, we're about to get into those here. About to catch some new lows here, it looks like. Hold the line. Boy, this looks like we're going lower. And that's probably going to be the next buy. We're still holding in here. The SPY contracts are sitting there. So there's the push. How did that not stop me out? Just 900 does come out. Yeah. All right, a couple losses this morning. A red day for me. And watch, it'll wake me out and it'll go. Oh well, part of it, part of the game. Probably just fill the gap now, don't we? Well, just Right, they're going to buy it right back up, aren't they? All right, still need spy calls at least. Look at that, it held this. I gotta get right back in. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Because we should still come back up here at some point. I mean, all the statistics say that. So, all right, I'm back. I had to get back in. But I got 10 more minutes on the stream here, and we're trying the long again. A little third shot at it. Same trade, just protecting my risk. So we're looking for, this is full target. We're going to trim along the way. EMA 9, could probably take a trim here, but I really want to at least get previous day high 73 and 78. We're gonna try that again. Ooh, what happened to my music? Want to restream? There we go. All right, well, third time's the charm, fourth time's the charm, I guess. Hey, my music is absolutely hooked right now. There we go. Okay, come on. Claw our way back. Still red, but we're clawing our way back. Miss 78. I think it's perfect hold here. I was too tight. But we're coming back. We're clawing back. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tell you what, my son is awake and getting, the oldest is awake and getting excited. Yeah, the same trade is still valid. It's this has a what 79%. What's that retracement? And why is my music so quiet? IB by retracement, one SPY, 68%. Yeah, 69% that would come back. We come back to this level. All right, I just took a trade here. Here's like 30 points or so. Come on, touch that 79, we'll get a second trump. Come on, touch it. There we go. Now we're coming back. All right. We're on our way back. All right, right there, major trump. About 2/3 here on this trade. I'm not going to push it. Come on, pump it back up. Boy, that wig out's gonna drive me crazy because I was like, I'm gonna need to risk under 20. But I got back in. Hey, risk management, part of the game. Here we go. Can take one little trim at VWAP. So I've got like smaller trims here. So I'm at 93, I'm at 98, and low 10. All right, now we're back. Here we go. My calls are back green. Right, you gotta really think about trimming here into the 21. All right, well, fought back a little bit. The stat's still super valid here. The other things to think about, guys. So we have double break of the orb. That is the most common. We have the IB broke to the bottom side. So we don't want to look for, like, for example, we don't want to look for this to happen up here. We don't want to, we don't want to look for this high to happen. The midpoint, this is probably your main target, is right in here. This would be your main target right here. And then if you just had any runners left, you would go up here. But we should close above this level. So a couple things here. Previous day, opening candle continuation. We'll start with that one because it's the first one here. Opening candle continuation. 79% chance that we close. This is on NQ, that we close at least above here, this 980. Big probability of that. 79% of the time. That's a strong stat. The other one is the previous day's range. What am I? I'm looking for previous day's range. Where am I blind? Here it is. Down here. I always go to it from the Let's in Play. I look for it on here. 82% chance that we have a green day today when the previous day's high is broken. So we're also not looking for a move down here either. That's the way I'm reading this price action. I did get I got a little slap skied on a couple shorts. I mean, a couple longs. I got a little aggressive on the dip buy, but this one was just a brutal wick out. I mean, this has got to be your main first target. Second target's got to be here. Really just target 1, target 2. Spike calls are break even for me, basically. All right, well, I'm out of time for the rest of the day. That's my plan. Try to trade back up into here. That's all I'm really looking for. I'm not looking for a breakdown. But anyways, I got to get out of here. I don't know when my next stream will be. It'll be next week sometime. Hopefully, we'll see. See what my schedule looks like. But hope everyone has a great rest of the week. I'm traveling tomorrow. I'll be on Spaces some here and there. Friday, I'll be at an event all day at the Stock Exchange, so I'm excited for that. And shaping up for a little bit of a red day on the futures accounts for me, but over on the other accounts or the whatever options and portfolios, new all-time highs. So we're good over there. And we'll see. Maybe I can battle back. I don't know how much opportunity we're going to get. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Definitely try out Edgeful if you haven't tried it out. I'm going to put a tweet out on the Wolf account here in just a minute with some of those stats. That way everyone can see them. Trade safe. Don't push it. That's what I'm not doing. It's so tempting to want to just overtrade and try to get back to green today, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be very, very tactical in trying to get back here today. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Follow me on X. I'll always try to tweet out when I'm going to stream. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Snowman, Willie, okay, Kasim, Adrian, several of you guys in here. Who else was in here earlier? Unusual was in here a little bit earlier. Modern was here at the beginning. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We'll see you guys on the next one.